This is all that's left of your shed, Jack. This is all we could salvage. 13 bolts.
You might need a different hat.
Right, we're going, looks like we're working at heights, are we?
Something like that. So up here, we keep our plane in the dome shelter. It keeps it out of the wind and it keeps it out of the sun. Also means that our fuel is kept cool. The sun can be brutal up here. We like to make sure that as much of our gear as we can is undercover. It's going to make it last longer, and anything that might have a leak isn't going to get inundated with water and lead to issues. So this dome shelter has got some serious anchors on the corners, and every post is concreted in. Every 2 meters they are concreted in. So it's got a pretty good grip on the earth. Some of the things that led to this dome shelter over here breaking was the fact that I hadn't anchored it down properly, which meant that when we had the serious winds, it was able to lift one of the shipping containers a little bit, which you think is quite a bit of effort, which it is, but it has a giant sail over the top of it. As it lifted it, it's made a small kink and it's collapsed the whole enclosure. It was a fair challenge to get everything out from inside there. One of the vehicles that was trapped under it was Rommel. So let's have a look at how we're going to do this. One of the reasons we're looking at building another shelter, and what we're really looking at doing, is building a new workshop. So we've got enough room to perform maintenance on all of our equipment. As it is high maintenance up here, the easier it is to maintain our vehicles, the better we're going to do it. It means that we're going to be more inclined to do regular checkups. You won't get lazy or complacent if it's easy just to lift the whole vehicle up. We don't have the room in our workshop at the moment to put a hoist in that's going to be able to lift a vehicle up to height. One of the other reasons that we're looking at having more storage space is that in the next few months, we're due to receive another aeroplane, similar to Canary, but it's larger, so that I can take the whole family away. And it's a lot quicker, so that we can make our way to the coast in a matter of hours instead of a whole day. Right, let's get into it. Start on this one?
Yep.
That's about 90%.
Because 1, 2, 3, I reckon my gut feel is I would cut right through that, see what happens, and then we cut through that one, see what happens, and we got the support of the other two. It's up to you, Jack, if you want to go 90. I think the only risk of going 90 through everything is that if something breaks, it'll go tuk 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 tuk, it'll go tuk 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 tuk, right? Whereas if you just isolate it to one, get a feel for it, anything that pings after that, it'll be limited.
It almost started to go down anyway, so I reckon they'll bend down.
I would cut through that and see what happens.
You just get down low as well, so if anything does go, you don't go off the edge.
I'd just cut underneath like that. The only risk is if it jams across, you don't want that to come down.
Yeah.
Crush your finger here. I really don't think that's going to happen.
I think it's just going to go down there. It's going to pull that in.
Yeah.
All right,
You
let's cut it.
as well. I'm
So
with
actually,
Jack, leave it at 90%. See what happens. I reckon cut 2 more of those, and the whole thing's going to fold down.
Because that's 2 mil steel, and that's going to just peel apart.
Yeah, so what are you saying?
We'll just do another
couple
2
more
at 90.
Okay, go on then. Go on.
And stay on top the way you are. Don't go underneath it.
At least I got that one even.
Okay, the other thing, Jack, we could do, if you felt safer, is you cut them all at 90, and then we can come along with either the loader or whatever and just give it a nudge. You know, just to dong it down so we're sort of out of the way. It may fall down before that, but I think once you get it through 90, it puts us out of a precarious position. Oh,
Yeah, I reckon it. I reckon do the 90, and I reckon it will go.
okay, come on.
Yeah, she's opening right up. This won't take long.
Now, I think these other couple, Jack, these are going to have a lot of tension on them. So
50, 50, 50, 40, 40.
okay.
Just gonna get that last bit there.
I think all the weight, you can see here, all
Yeah.
the weight, so it can't come this way.
No.
It's just going to go, it's not going to go down, it's probably going to go that way with the tension from there. So I just, hook in now.
Bit anticlimactic.
As predicted.
Oh, we'll just conk that in. We're done.
Yeah. We'll just put the canopy back over that, Jack.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Awesome. Couple of sandbags over the top, no problem.
Bucket. Do you want to bring a bucket or something, a container?
Got that mallet? Clear? Well, we should be,
Yeah, just about.
you're right for a line coming to you?
Yeah. You knock. I'll hold up the back here. There you go. Just straight out.
Oh, look at that, just change
Hang on,
positions.
is it? Oh, yeah,
Yes, she's
nice.
clear. What's this one?
Well, yeah. That can
Well,
be.
we'll need to actually take the top off because we're going to be lifting this bit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I see is, I think this is pretty light actually.
Almost got you.
Yeah. Good catch.
This one here, mate.
Yep.
We want to try and lift from that end.
Do we want to use the loader? Just roll in with the loader, just come into that, and just see what lift we get.
Yeah. That's left of your shed, Jack. This is all we could salvage. 13 bolts and a bit of that. Well, it is hanger no more. It is beer o'clock. There once was a hanger, and then there was none. Oh, then there was one.